it's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for Season 10 of The Walking Dead. In this video, we're going to be looking at some new exclusive teasers that were recently dropped as part of The Walking Dead reveal, marketing that they have going on for Season 10. We also have some behind the scenes look and some promo pictures from Season 10 that we're going to take a look at. So with that, let's jump right into it. The first thing we're going to look at is a quick teaser that basically has some of our survivors spray painting the message, "Silence the Whispers," on like some sort of a brick wall. We already had one more of these that dropped earlier, and that one was actually Magna's group. It was Yumiko, Magna, and Connie spray painting the message. And when that was released, I speculated that we're going to see another one but with different characters, the exact same sort of thing but with different characters, and it seems like that's exactly what they have going on, and I'm not going to be surprised if we're going to get even more of those. But in this one, we have, first of all, Father Gabriel spray painting the message, "Silence." Then it's Jerry's turn, who writes D. And then Siddiq writes "Whispers" at the end. So the message, "Silence the Whispers," which is the theme or main storyline that we're basically going to see for the first half. So that was a pretty cool and quick teaser that they released. Honestly, I want to see one with Negan, Daryl, and Carol. I hope they release that. Then going from there, we have this exclusive picture that came from TV Line from Season 10. So we have Magna, Michonne, Luke, Aaron, Yumiko, and Alden. And they're in the middle of the woods. There isn't too much that we can draw from this, other than it being a pretty cool shot of some of the survivors in the middle of the woods. Then we have this shot, and I think we talked a little bit about this before as well, but I'm not sure if I covered this, so I have it here as well. So we have Michonne, Diane, Carol, Cindy, and Daryl, and they're obviously in the middle of the woods, and I think they are most likely close to the ocean side, and there seems to be some sort of fire in the background. That seems very odd that everyone's just chilling and there's flames and they're shooting at something, so that's very interesting. I am speculating that they are remixing the story from the comic book that had the hilltop being attacked by the Whispers and being burned down to Oceanside. So they're most likely going to give that to Oceanside and remix it so that the Whispers attack the Oceanside, which is very, very interesting. We've seen a lot of different shots of some sort of fire going on in the middle of the woods. So it's not the first time, but it's very, very interesting. Now this one specifically, it seems like it's in the middle of some sort of camp, so doesn't seem like it's in the middle of the woods, you know what I mean? It's probably at the ocean side or near the ocean side. Then we have this shot of Father Gabriel and Negan in Negan's cell. They're just talking to each other. Pretty cool shot of them. I'm very interested to see what they're going to do between those two characters in Season 10 and what sort of story we're going to get from them. We have some behind the scenes pictures. This one of some Whispers and of course Alpha right in the middle. There isn't really too much else to talk about here. It's just a pretty cool shot of Alpha and some other Whispers. They're just roaming around as Whispers do. Then we have this shot, which is again another behind the scenes shot. We have Luke, we have Judith, we have Connie, we have Kelly, we have Yumiko, we have Diane, and some other members. And this is at the ocean side. We also have seen the survivors training at the ocean side, and this is most likely one of those scenes at the ocean side. Then we have this shot, which I thought was pretty cool. We have Michonne and King Ezekiel. Now obviously this is behind the scenes, so this is most likely just Carrie Payton, who plays Ezekiel, talking to Danai Gurira, who plays Michonne. And obviously Danai Gurira is smiling or laughing, so they're talking about something and they're just having some fun. Then we have this shot of Carol and Daryl, and they are on Daryl's motorcycle. This is obviously from the same shot that was also in the trailer. Then we have some new promo teaser shots from the season. So these are actually from the season. They're not behind the scenes look. It's not an image, it's like a short clip. But we have Alpha, she takes off her mask and she gives it to one of the Whispers, and we have some other Whispers around as well, and there's fog around and everything like that. So this is most likely near the Whispers camp. Then we have this shot of Carol looking at someone or something. She looks really badass here. Not sure what she's looking at or who she's looking at, but she has this kind of expression that leads me to think that this is going to be an intense scene, whatever it is. Then we have this shot of Alpha looking up. Now, she's standing on top of some sort of rock, and I think, if I'm not wrong, this is the exact same area that we saw last season where she brought Daryl up and she showed him the hurt that they have. So this is most likely that same exact location. Then we have this shot, which I think is some sort of explosion that has just happened or something like that, or something might have crashed into the wall or something at one of the communities, maybe Alexandria, maybe Hilltop, maybe even Oceanside. But we have Michonne there, we have Aaron and Father Gabriel, and Michonne is just walking up to see what's going on. Then we have this shot which is connected, Michonne again looking at whatever happened. We have Eugene and Daryl there as well. So maybe this is part of like a Whisper attack or something like that. Very interesting. And then we have this shot of some Whispers. Not sure if this is connected to the other shot or if this is entirely different. Then we have this shot of, again, some smoke, fire in the background. It's in the middle of the woods. And we have some maybe survivors, maybe Whispers, maybe walkers. It's difficult to say, but there's something going on. So this is part of like a bigger scene most likely, which is very interesting. Then we have this final shot of the Whisperers border, and as it zooms out, we have some walkers and Whisperers roaming around in the background, and in the voiceover we have Alpha saying, "We are always watching." Again, very cool teasers and promo pictures and behind the scenes. And that's basically everything that they released. I'm very interested to know everyone's opinions and thoughts on everything that we've seen so far from Season 10 in terms of behind the scenes looks, images, teasers, posters, trailers, and all of that. Let me know in the comment section below. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video. If you like what you see, press like, subscribe for more content, and press the bell button to receive notifications for daily uploads.